name is Grant McDonald. Our plan for today's present demonstration is to discuss ASL music, representation of the deaf community, and syntax in ASL. Our plan after is we will show our pre-recorded video of our expert, Morgan Rumsey, discussing her experience in ASL and her just experience as someone who knows a lot about ASL. Finally, we will end with teaching y'all how to sign a song in ASL. I know y'all are thinking, why should we care about ASL? Well, just for 1 second, let me take you there. Let me put you in their shoes and just think about how, like, if you're at the doctor and you can't hear what they're saying, what are you going to do? You're going to, be so confused and you're not going to understand. And you're going to be wanting questions you can't have answered. And that's just something they experience every day because they don't have, the same representation we do or the people fighting for them that we do. That's just not right. We need to do better. We need to, give them a voice, give them a seat at the table. But that requires us as the hearing community working with them instead of just fighting against them. So for a very long time, the deaf community has been detrimentalized and has had no say in how they were represented in the media. It was just always determined by hearing people who had no clue of the deaf perspective. This led to misinterpretations and wrong assumptions about the deaf community. This event led to this incident we're about to talk about during Hurricane Irma, which was not a good incident at all. It was terrible for the deaf community. The quote-unquote interpreter was signing things like pizza and bear monster and wasn't signing what he needed to sign, which was life-saving information. And so now we're going to show you a clip of that.
All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Public Safety Center as the Emergency Operations Center. Today, we have been given the news that Hurricane Irma's track has shifted towards Manatee County, which increases our vulnerability to rain, storm surge, and heavy winds. Based on that news, we have issued a mandatory evacuation for the Level A hurricane evacuation zones. Those are generally on our bodies of water, on the Gulf of Mexico, the islands, low-lying areas, and all mobile homes and manufactured homes within the county. We have opened additional shelters, which will be ready and issued to you guys as a list after this conference. I have an abundance of folks behind me. We'll go ahead and get started. Robin DeSabatino, would you like to start with this? Commissioner DeSabatino is our acting Board of County Commissioners chair, please.
Thank you. And hopefully everyone will remain calm. And those that are in the low-lying areas and the flood zone, in all mobile home parks, please seek higher ground. Please seek someone you can double up with for the next couple days. If you need to sleep on the floor in a sleeping bag or a sheet, please do so because we just need you to be safe. And also our shelters are open. Many of them, the pet shelters are open. Our special needs shelter is open. And if you need assistance, please call our hotline and that number will be given out. Please stay vigilant. Check the TVs, check your radio. Make sure when you evacuate, you take with you identification. If you have a passport, your driver's license, your medications, take them with you. If you have your pets on a leash, if you have crates, take the crate. Put their food, their medicine, any of their lovey toys they have, and your children, make sure that you have all their belongings that they absolutely need to have that they sleep with. And the children are, at this point, a lot of them are being traumatized, so we are going to get help with that. I have my little handy-dandy pig here that I hold when I'm stressed out. And I just wanted to say I stepped out to go to lunch, and as I got out of my car, there was this lucky penny with the heads up. So I hope that's a good sign that we will not be as inundated as we're expecting. But again, I wanted to thank all our partners, all our teams who've been working 24/7 on this, and please stay safe. And please don't be a hero. If you're suspecting you need to evacuate, please do so. Thank you.
What time do the people need to leave by that are in those areas?
The sooner that folks can leave, the safer that they're going to be. Traffic has already increased with the evacuees from our southern counties. So traffic is a little backed up. People need to be patient. Obviously, the sooner you leave, the better off it is.
This is definitely a problem that people face daily. They struggle just to hear what they need to understand, and it's not cool. Us in the hearing community, we need to do better. Allow them to have the same opportunities we do, and just not ignore their fight for access. They need better systems of healthcare. We all need better healthcare, but they need our help when they're at their weakest, and they don't get that from us. We mistreat them in ways that are not cool. It's just they even call hearing loss deaf gain instead of hearing loss because they're not disabled. They just can't hear. They're like you and me, but they can't hear. So right now we're going to show y'all a clip of Switch Step Birth explaining a little bit more about deaf gain. So that's all we have for y'all today. We talked about ASL music, showed you some ASL representation, and discussed the syntax of ASL and how it differs from English syntax, which makes it a language. We hope y'all enjoyed our presentation, and if you ever want to learn more, we are here for any questions you may have. If we don't know the answer to your question, well then I can ask Morgan and I will put you in touch with her so your question can be answered. Thanks for listening, and we hope you had fun today.